With millions of views on TikTok and thousands of positive comments, you would think that SkinkBeatbox would make better decisions, but now their stardom is short-lived. Today we're talking about Skink, and I don't mean the lizard, I mean the person. A talented beatboxer, at least I think. I'm not sure if they're talented or not, as I didn't really put any of my intelligent points into my beatbox knowledge, so yeah, moving on. Skink is a TikTok beatboxer creator with 1.9 million likes, 75,000 followers, and multiple videos with millions of views. These are genuinely impressive numbers, and speaking of which, if you have a TikTok, please follow the Sileskios official TikTok that I just made, where I'll post clips of early Predator videos, call out predators on the platform, or at least try to, until it's, gone in February or whatever. Sorry for the promo, back to Skink. Skink has also uploaded several different kinds of content, such as gaming, his regular beatbox shtick.
I don't care. I don't fear.
However, all of these videos performed below average compared to his TikTok content. He would go on to notice this and slow down or stop uploading on YouTube altogether.
We got 1.4k subscribers on YouTube, and I'm very thankful for all the 1,400 people there. I don't feel like people are getting the content they want.
With all these impressive numbers across the board, what is the problem with Skink? Skink is a predator. This victim ticket creator submitted a ticket to me and talked about their experiences with Skink. They instantly stated that Skink is a predator and a groomer. They mentioned that they were half of 30 when speaking to Skink, and the ticket creators expresses their interest in spreading awareness about this awful, malicious person. Apparently, inside a Discord server that this ticket creator was a part of, there was a flexing contest with another literal child involved, where Skink would take off his shirt, an attempt to impress a child. In all my life, I have never heard anything more ridiculous than flexing on a literal middle schooler. Skink, this is a whole new level of low. This is embarrassing and weird. You're weird for this, Skink. In this first screenshot, we see Skink and the victim addressing their ages. We clearly see the victim state their age, and Skink responds with the most predatory statement I've ever seen.
Oh wow, I expected you older, lol.
Skink then doubles down with yet another concerning statement.
Sound and behave older, yes.
Like, bro, what? I genuinely want to know, what's the science behind some of these people saying this crap? The red alarms would go off in my head before ever reaching this point in DMs, dude. You can see here in this next screenshot, the victim asks how old Skink is. And we learn that Skink is 19 years old, talking to someone who is 4 years younger than himself. This victim is 4 years younger than him. Just because I want to bring it back up again, as we can see in this next screenshot, Skink genuinely did have that flexing contest with someone who is 7 years younger than himself. 7 years is insane. By the way, there is a huge age gap, and you're flexing on them for what? You aren't superior. They're literally a child. They're children. As I said earlier, I'm afraid I don't get why you have to take off your shirt and prove your dominance over a child on call. It's weird, dude. And of course, I just don't get it. I genuinely don't understand.
Full art comfy. Ah, double full art! What the fuck?
Alright, Skink. That comfy you opened, that was a full art. Now, let me go ahead and show you something here. This is a 2016 Pokemon XY Evolutions Mega Charizard Y. That is graded. I got it graded. This is my cheapest Pokemon card. It is a full art, just like your comfy. That was 88 cents. My Mega Charizard probably goes for, I have no idea, but it is my cheapest card. Their Stoutland was not a full art, so I don't know what you're talking about. You're crashing out over a dollar you made in Pokemon cards. Get real, bro. Get real. You can see here that Skink is worried that the victim will see him in a negative light and states,
I hope you don't think I'm one of those people, Lamau.
Stupid face. Did I ever tell you guys how much I dislike this particular face? It's always bothered me when people use this face. I swear the people that use this face are usually weirdos. Well, guess what, Skink? Now we know you're one of those people. You're weird. Get some help, dude. Next photo, we see Skink oil up, or rather, I guess, cream up, and send this unsolicited photo to this underage victim. Now, for what reason? I'm not entirely sure. I guess it's to demonstrate that he's the cute, typical, dreamy, blonde boy, or something along those lines. I really don't know, to be honest with you. Why did you have to send this photo?
Look at how quirky I am when I'm not beatboxing.
Also, take the white stuff off your face next time you send a photo, please and thank you. As you can see in this next screenshot, Skink is telling the victim that they simply don't understand him. He's just too complicated, I guess. You could say he's a bit of an alpha male. He doesn't want to talk about his issues in front of others. He just wants to flex on someone who's 7 years younger than him. But he's afraid of confrontation from someone who's just 4 years younger than him. And the math and logic doesn't apply here whatsoever, Skink. I'm not sure what you're thinking, dude. After cutting off communication for a while with one another, both the victim and Skink had gone their separate ways for a good amount of time. But we learned that Skink had found a girlfriend, and specifically stopped DMing this underage victim after finding a girlfriend. Is that not weirdly timed and coincidental? Please let me know what you guys think in the comments below about this, because it is weird that he stopped talking to the victim, right? The second that he got a girlfriend. Am I the only one that's picking up on that? Let me know what you guys think about that. And of course, good things can't last, as it seems in this next screenshot, we see that Skink has blocked his new girlfriend on everything and explained that his new girlfriend was spreading lies about him and doing things to himself on camera, stalking her, and revealing her location. This next screenshot, we also see Skink ask about another guy that the victim had mentioned or had in their bio, and they ask Skink if they're jealous. And honestly, I have to say, I think Skink had the intention of getting with this underage victim from day one, and just hasn't because he knows there'll be repercussions for it. And this 100% is true. Skink is 100% jealous in this screenshot. There's no way. And you know what he's jealous over? Is a guy from a TV show. That's a big yikes right there. It's a big yikes, Skink. Now this screenshot is the true final nail in the coffin for me. As you can see, Skink gets upset about the victim's status and talks about his brain being all whack. And clearly it is, as he then talks about how the victim declined dating him. And Skink states that he doesn't want to hurt this victim. There you have it, folks. Skink wanted to get with someone who is 4 years younger than him. And that is truly disgusting. Skink, you are a disgusting monster for wanting to get with someone who is under the legal age of consent. You are 19. They are 4 years younger than you. You are a textbook definition of a predator. He then sends the victim Discord Nitro and begs for the attention from this underage individual. Truly a disgusting person. They think that Discord Nitro is capable of buying a person's happiness and attention. Because I'll tell you right now, Skink, that it doesn't do that for you. It won't make people like you. Next, another entirely different situation pops up with another underage victim, where Skink is confronted by a victim for flirting with a different literal child victim yet again. And it is weird to have feelings for someone under the age, Skink. You should go straight to prison and reconsider your life choices. Literally, he had to ask another underage victim if it was not acceptable to say he had feelings for another victim. Where do you go wrong in life where you get to this point? When confronted, Skink talks about the victim's mental disorder or disorder. I think that's what BPB stands for, but don't quote me on that. And then talks about the victim making assumptions, but Skink feels that the victim is the one tripping when he is confronted for romantically speaking and flirting to another victim. And it's true, Skink, you are taking advantage of a literal cupcake.
I don't want someone like you in my server.
Alright, well, Skink, I don't want someone like you on any of the platforms that I share. Checkmate, get the frick off my platforms, please. Or just get off the platforms in general.
I never did anything. Oh my goodness, I'm such a victim.
Sure, dude, you're literally a predator and a groomer. You were playing the victim card, classic numero uno.
I swear I didn't hit our officer, she hit me.
Type of deal. Stop it, knock it off, admit to your faults. As we can see here, Skink doesn't give a single response to the victim after stating that they were groomed by Skink. And that right there is more than enough to convict me that this guy is a true, genuine monster for responding the way he did, and for not caring or giving an ounce of care towards this victim who has they are able to stand up for themselves and stand up and admit that they were taken advantage of, and here Skink is not acknowledging it even in the slightest. Skink, you are a disgusting person for not acknowledging this. Like, it bothers me. Ultimately, the victim here is correct. Every bit of attention Skink has ever desired was from someone who was under the legal age of consent. Skink, I think your career has officially reached rock bottom. It has skinked. Synced? Anyways, horrible, badly timed puns aside, I genuinely think the way Skink acts around children is disgusting and vile. And Skink, you are the textbook definition of a groomer and predator, as I said earlier. In this final screenshot, we get an admission of guilt from Skink where he admits to having feelings for that underage victim and states that he knew it was wrong, but since quote, nothing happened between them, it was fine, and he states that he doesn't deserve to be called a predator. Unfortunately, Skink, that's not up to you, it's up to the people, and it's up to the victims to decide, and the victims have decided that you are indeed a predator, just as I have, and I know everyone else in the comments below will agree. You are disgusting, hop off the internet, and let people see your true colors. Alright, welcome everyone to SkinkBeatbox's Patreon website. That's right, he's got a Patreon, he's got his Twitch link, his TikTok, and his Instagram. I'm pretty sure his Instagram link doesn't work here because he's changed it so many times. You can hardly tell which of these accounts is actually going to work when you click on the link. But you see he's got a free membership, and he's got an upgrade your membership where you can be a part of the Skink fam for only $5 monthly. It's not a bad deal. All you get is beatbox videos, Q&A answers, and exclusive Discord benefits. You get access to his Discord server, in other words. So let me go ahead and insert my payment here, so he can take my money, so I can see what his server looks like. I gotta see his Discord server. I'm really excited. I get to be a part of the Skink fam. You know what I'm saying? That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. Join server. Alrighty, after wasting $5, I am now officially a part of the Skink family. The Skink fam, as you can see here, I've got a cute little, what is this, a lizard? I don't know what this is. But anyways, we're a part of the Skink fam. I think the legendary Skink guy is right here. Let's take a look at his profile, take a look at that. He's got the yellow beatbox, yellow roll. He's got the beatboxer, singer. Apparently he sings too, I didn't know that. You know, that doesn't sing a bell with me. He's verified, maybe on Prawn Hub, if you know what I mean. And yeah, this pretty much is his server, his little place. Got some Umbreon, got some Bluey. That's probably how he's feeling after getting exposed. And he probably watches that every day with other people. And I'm not sure how accurate he is, or how accurate, bro. What? How active he is in this server? I'm not sure how active this guy is, Skink. But if I had to guess, he's probably not super active. But we are here. We're infiltrated. There's a support us thing, a lounge, bot commands, crap posts. I don't know. It's a very interesting server, and we've got some events coming up. So we'll see what happens. I'll come back with you guys when I have an update. Update here, I reached out to Skink on Sileskios and asked him to call me on Discord. He declined and actually threatened to take legal action against me if I defamed him or stopped him from earning a source of revenue, and if I stopped him from being able to form bonds or communications. Honestly, I hope I do precisely that. You won't intimidate me by threatening me with a fake legal lawsuit. Buddy, you're gross, and I hope you get some help, get some therapy, stop taking advantage of children, do better, and grow up. Well, folks, I was unable to get Skink to confront me, and I failed to get him to meet with me to admit to some things, but either way, we all know the truth about him now, and that is what matters. I hope you guys have enjoyed this shorter exposing video. Let me know what you think about this entire situation in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and remember to stay safe. I will miss you all. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye!